At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
You're watching KPVM News 46. Weekend Review. With Deanna O'Donnell. And Jason Koblenz.
Welcome to News 46's Weekend Review, your #1 source for local news. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Jason Koblenz. A ribbon cutting was held Tuesday afternoon for the new Southern Nye County Detention Center. The $18 million facility is replacing the dilapidated jail next to the courthouse on Basin. The new building is located just behind the old one.
We are so glad to be open for business. Is that a politically incorrect thing to say?
No. We built it.
I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank the Nye County Commissioners because they're the ones that say yes, the vote. I want to thank Pam Webster who came forward with a funding for this project. I want to thank all our partners. We're all a team here. And I want to thank our partners, JMA Architects, HOK, C3 Corrections, of course, Layton Construction, Project Manager Bob Jones. I just want to say thanks. I do have a letter. I do have a certificate of recognition from the Office of the Governor, Brian Sandoval. He says, in recognition of the grand opening of the Nye County Sheriff's Office Southern Detention Facility in Pahrump, Nevada, as Governor of Nevada, I appreciate your continued dedication to the safety and welfare of the citizens of Nye County. Signed this date, July 31st, 2012, the Governor, the Honorable Brian Sandoval, and we thank him. He was invited, couldn't participate in the ceremony today. But I appreciate, this is your facility. This belongs to the citizens of Nye County. We hope that when you take a walk through there, you realize that it's a jail, that the jail was designed, of course, with the input of everyone, working as a team to make sure that the facility runs as efficiently as possible with the least amount of manpower as possible. That's one of the things that we want to make sure is that the facility operates without having a whole bunch of people here when electronics and, of course, certain safety features actually take those responsibilities. I also want to thank our dignitaries, of course, from the town of Pahrump, and I want to thank Vicki Parker, who's the chair of the town of Pahrump, and, of course, Tom Waters, who's also a member of the town board. I don't know if you're vice chair? No. Oh, vice chair. Well, apparently he's the clerk. Okay, so I appreciate them being here because we're here to serve the people of Nye County. We're here to make sure that people that are placed in here are as safe, as secure as possible, without, of course, causing injury and safety to the deputies that actually work here. I'm not going to make anything else. I think that's about it. I don't think anybody has any questions. Nope, good. On behalf of the Nye County Sheriff's Office, I want to thank all our partners, our team that helped make this a reality. I want to especially thank the Nye County Commissioners because it was their vote to make sure that this facility happened. And again, thank you for being here. And I think that's about it, Commissioners.
Yeah!
The new Miss Pahrump was crowned last Saturday night at the Saddle West. If her name seems somewhat familiar, you're right. She is the sister of last year's queen.
Miss Pahrump for the year 2012 is contestant number 2, Sabrina!
I've been waiting for my dreams to turn into something I could believe in, and looking for that magic rainbow on the horizon.
The
the 2012 Miss Pahrump. How you feeling?
I am very shocked. I can't explain how I'm feeling. I'm just like,
I saw your face. Were you surprised?
I was surprised because I'm just a freshman, so I was really not expecting it at all. So I'm excited though.
What do you hope to do?
I hope to have book runs because my community platform is children's literary education, and so I want to go to elementary schools and read to the kids, and I hope to be in parades and things for the Nevada Day and Pahrump. So,
a relation to Rachel?
She's my sister. Yeah. It was cool that she got to crown me. I loved that.
A little bit of a different crown this year.
Yeah, it's definitely different. It's a little bigger. I like it a lot, though. It's pretty. We got to see it before, and I was just like, oh, it's just everything exciting.
You've seen what your sister has went through over the past year. Do you hope that it'll be like that for you this year?
Yes, I do. She did a lot with her court and got to go to many grand openings, and it looked like they had so much fun, so I hope to have the same experience.
It was an incredibly amazing experience, getting to know all of the girls and learning so many new skills.
Were you surprised that you made the Queen's Court?
I was very surprised. I came in to have the fun. I was not expecting to be in the court.
With the Queen's Court, what's kind of your aspirations?
To be the Queen's helper. I hope to assist her in everything I possibly can.
It was a big surprise to have this happen. I did not expect it. There are so many good girls. They were excellent. They dressed beautifully. It has to be the biggest surprise of the night.
What do you hope to do?
Well, what I hope to do is help out Miss Pahrump and be a great part of her court and represent Pahrump well.
That's what makes you beautiful.
In a moving ceremony last Saturday afternoon, 6 cadets from the Nye County Sheriff's Office Academy were sworn as deputies by Judge Kim Wonker after a 27-week course.
Yes, 5 are ours, and one is someone who came in to go through an academy class. They'll be going through another age. That would be Jeremiah Bunker.
So we put the cadets through a 27-week program, and it all came to accumulation today here at the Bob Roode Community Center with the ringing of the bell.
That's correct. When we first had academy class, we wanted to do something special because this is a special day for them, but we want to have some significance. So I wrote the bell. I took some parts of history and wrote it and try to bring this all together for the deputies, so they have some significance in what it all means. So the bell is, being a Navy, Bob Walding is a Navy guy as well, and the Marine Corps. There's a lot of significance and a lot of symbolism in the bells. As you can see, they're a very important part of history, and so we want to make it a part of it, assimilating into the community. The differences, the rites of passage as they go to Marines, the separation, the training, and then going back in the community, back incorporating the community. Because actually, what happens when we get recruits, their way of life they knew before is suspended. We put them in the academy class. We train them a whole new different way. Their status is taken away from them. They don't have that same status, and then they're given a different status once they graduate. A mission to serve the community, in which they take an oath of office to do. So this is just a way of making it more special, making some things into their so it's something that they remember and incorporating this into their life.
So other academies don't do that?
I don't know what they do. I know my academy class, 39 years ago, I went to academy class. They just called my name. It was 200 people in that academy class, so they just called my name. You just shook a bunch of hands and you walked down and went back out in the street. So, but I don't know what the academy classes do. But this is a special day for them. But we're trying to make sure they get the message that they actually work. They actually serve the community. We get our empowerment from the community which we serve. It doesn't come from a badge. It comes from the community. The people that we serve is where we get our empowerment from, and we want to make sure they realize that.
In a few moments, after 27 grueling weeks of academy training, you will receive your certificates and officially become law enforcement officers. I suspect, graduates, that you did not become involved in the line of work because you wanted to get rich. Rather, I imagine you chose this profession because it affords the opportunity to do something worthwhile, to help people, and to give back to the community. And that I will well and faithfully perform all the duties of the office of Deputy Sheriff on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations. Thank you.
News 46 will be right back after these messages. Don't go anywhere.